Hey guys, so little video about SpeedFlow and on a new tool I'm working on. So this new tool is a cutter. So there is already a lot of cutters on the market. The best right now, in my opinion, this is Fluent. Rudy made a really nice work with the grid, the orientation, and all the possibilities of the add-on. There is also some other like Cuber, Hot, or FastCarve, for example. I wanted something different, something simpler, without a menu, just some possibilities. I didn't wanted to have to add too many options and just cut and that's it. Make your cut and be fast. And this is for me the goal. And I will show you this. So as you can see, I have nothing in this scene. So I will have on SpeedFlow now this cutter button and the Tubify. If you want to play with the Tubify, you will be able directly to draw your curve like that. And if you click on cutter, you will have this kind of result. So as you can see, this is ultra fast. So cut like that, up, like that, etc. I can even create some primitive directly like that. So as you can see, ultra fast. So how it works? If you have nothing selected, you will click and move, and you will press space to validate. As simple as that. You can also click and press Alt, that will be on the cursor, and you will have this possibility. Okay? Space. So if your cursor is at the center of the scene, you will do this, you will do this, you will do this. Fast. And this is the goal. As fast as possible. So on this one, let's see, I will do this, I will play with this solidify, I will apply this solidify, add a bevel, a second bevel, here, and that's it. So, I created this object, and now I will cut it. So, like I said, the goal of this cutter is to be as fast and easy to use as possible. So I wanted to use only three keys. So Control, Shift, and Alt. So if you place your mouse on the cursor, you will see the possibilities. So click, cut, Shift click, make an union, Control click, make a rubble. So the rubble, this is two objects, like that, and Alt click, create a new primitive. So as you can see, that will also follow the normals of the face, and like that you can do whatever you want. If I take this one and do this, if I create a new primitive here, that will follow this face. Okay? So same, if I press space, I click, let's see, here, I will press Q to move this, and space, I will create this. After, I can use the tools of SpeedFlow to do whatever I want. So as you can see, this is pretty fast. Also, if you click, you will be in the modals. That means you will have some options. Click, that will be a rectangle, Shift, that will be a cylinder, Control, that will be a line, and Alt, that will be on the cursor. So, if I press Shift and click, I will create this, and if I press space, I will have this. This is a cylinder, but it's a screw, so you can edit it as you want. You can also play with the displace and invert it if you want. Okay? So this is as simple as that. If you press Shift, click, and Shift to create a cylinder, you will make an union with this cylinder. After, you can play with it to do whatever you want. Let's see, I will decrease a little, not you, but you. Like that. Okay? If you press Control and Shift to select this cylinder, you will make a rubble. Just like that. You will have a rubble of your object. And let's see, if you press, let's see, I will press Alt, and this time you will press Control to use a line. You will create a line. So middle mouse button, move, middle mouse button to constrain on the axis, or I can press X, like that. Y, I will click here to move it, and I need to add a last one, and space. And I need to change the direction, because the direction of my face is not correct. Okay? So if I place it correctly, I will have the duration correctly, but this one is, this line is a little tricky, honestly. This is not the one I like the most. It's not as good as I would like right now. So let's see, I will place the cursor on this object, not on this object, on this one in fact. In fact, on this one, first I will add a decimate, and I will place the cursor on it. Okay, so let's hide it. I will select this one, and I will press cut. I will press Shift and Alt to be on the cursor, and I can click here at the outside, and after I will just do this. Okay? So, since it's a screw, I can, let's see, make something like that. And I can, after, add a little bevel. Up. Like that. Need to play with this solidify. And I can make such object. Okay, so like that you can place your cursor, select this one, make your cut, and place, let's see, this cut directly like that. Same here, select this, Alt, and you will make this. After you can make this, etc, etc. On this one I can add another solidify, Shift space and F, that will create this. This is a false, a fake rebel, just like that. So as you can see, with only Control, Shift and Alt, you can do a lot of things. You can cut, you can, let's see, I will move this one. You can come here, make a little rebel, like that, boom. Add, why not, a bevel, because after you have all the possibilities of SpeedFlow, so this is really useful. You can do whatever you want. So let's select all of this. Let's remove this, Shift C, click and Alt. Let's see, I will make something like that. Up. I will apply this solidify, select this one, add a bevel, like that, add another one. On this object, let's check if, yes, I'm correct. I will add a mirror. And I will press Shift X to make this. If I press 2, you will see this is a mirror with bisect. That means if I cut my object at one side, that will cut it at the other side automatically. You don't need to add the mirror on the bool object. That means if I do, let's see, this, that will follow, that will work. Okay? So if I do this, boom, just like that, I will have this result. Same if I press Ctrl and I make something like that, boom, I will make a rebel on this, just like that. After you can clean the modifiers on the object you don't want. This one is okay, so like that you will have object lighter. Let's see, I will make a cutter here. Like that. I can press G to move this one, or Shift space, and let's press Shift Y, it wasn't Shift Y, up, Shift X maybe, yes, and press space, like that. I will just move this a little like that, and a little like that. And since there is a mirror with bisect, as you can see, I don't need to make it on the other side, just like that. I can obviously edit it, and maybe make something like that, but I will keep this. Okay, let's hide this one. I have also something interesting. That means if I take this one, I press Ctrl Shift, bam, this object will be the object that will receive all the cuts. That means if I cut here, that will work. If I select this one and I cut, let's see here, let's move it a little, boom, that will work on this one. Not on this one, always on this one. All the cuts will be received by this one. If I cut, I press Ctrl, like that. Let's see something like that. Boom. As you can see, I will have this, and this one is yes, yes, I made a little mistake. Like I said, the line isn't the one I prefer. So let's go in top view. Let's cut, Control, like that, and like that I will be sure to have the result I want. Boom, yes. So, like I said, the line still needs some work. And in fact, maybe I will be able to use Pablo's new tool to make this cutter better. but right now this is working pretty nicely. So like I said, this object will receive all the cuts. If I take this one and press Ctrl Shift, this object will now receive all the cuts. That means, no. If I add a cut, boom, that will work. I don't have to select the object, I just have to restart the cut. Bam, just like that. Let's make a rebel, like that. I said a rebel. Control, like that, and it's working. So, just do this. Let's why not add an array, do this, etc. So, like that, with this this tool, you can pretty fast cut. Let's see, I want something here. Your object, and add some possibilities. And this is ultra fast. Like that. Control. Let's see, I will do this. Boom. Add, why not, a little bevel. Like that. And as you can see, this is working. I made this also for, let's deselect, let's create a new tool. Let's see, like that. Let's add this, up. And let's make this one the object. In fact, I will not make this one the object that will receive, I will remove it. I will press Ctrl, Alt and Shift and click. That will remove the object. So now the cut will be on the selection. So you have like you can see two possibilities. And let's see, I will make this up, like that, and that will work. Okay. If I make this one the object that will receive the cuts, if I make a cut and I add on this one a mirror, the mirror will take the object you added in the settings as a ref object. So like that, every object you will create, let's see, I will create another object here, I will add a mirror, bam, that will be from the object you saved. So this, I made this for what? For, not Fluent, but for decal machine, in fact. Because you can add your decals, etc., and you will add a mirror, but you want the mirror to be always on the same object. So like that, you will have something pretty fast. But it's not all of this. If, let's see, I create an object, like that, I can make a mirror, but I will press O and I will press W and W again. I will just choose the Y-axis and remove the X-axis. So as you can see, I can also make a mirror like that, or like that. I will, let's see, create another object, Alt, create it, like that. I will, remember, this object is saved. It's selected. Maybe I could add it on the here, saved object, like that. I'm sure it's okay. So I will create another object, like that. And the creation is really nice. And on this one, what I want to do is to select those two, press Ctrl Shift and click, and I just have to select the correct, I selected the wrong one, my bad. Select this one and add a mirror, Ctrl Shift and add a mirror. And like that, as you can see, the mirror will be on this object here, on the selected object. If, let's see, I add another one here, I add a mirror, that will be on this one. If I add another object here, let's see here, and I select this one, Ctrl Shift click, that will be on this one. Okay? So like that, you have all the possibilities on the mirror, and you have the possibility to make a really fast cut on the same object and add mirror on the same object as reference. So this is really fast. If I select this one, since the object is selected, I can make my cut. I can make, let's see, this. I can add this like that. I can make this, etc., etc. So, as you can see, this is ultra fast. Ctrl Shift Alt, bam! You do whatever you want. I don't have to select everything. I can press Ctrl Shift, do this, and in fact I selected Ctrl Shift, and this time that will work. And that's it. So, this is, I think this is nice. This is simple. This is as simple as possible. 3 shortcuts. do whatever you want, and I will add all the shortcuts, of course, to add the object in reference, etc. So to remove the object in reference, Ctrl-Alt-Shift and boom, and you will remove the object from the reference. Okay? What I like also with this tool is the possibility to create really fast. That means you will create some object, let's see, like that. On this one, I want to make a little cut, like that, up. Or I want to make, let's see, another cut, but I will use this tool, boom, like that. Like that. I will just select this one. Ooh, this one will not work, and I cannot make undo, haha, and I will have bad results. The line isn't the one I prefer. So let's restart to make it work. Like that, up. And that will work. This one is really difficult. So, like I said, the possibility to create whatever you want. On this one, I can do this. In fact, regardez, boom. I will press F. I will add a bevel. I will do this. I will come back on the solidify, add a new one. Come back on the bevel, add a new one. And I created this really fast. And I made this because when you create object, you don't want the inside face. You don't need the inside face. So just like that, you have something clean, and you can exit. And on this one, you can add an array like that, etc. I forgot. Let's see. I want a cut. I want this cut to be this, like that, and I forgot to select my object. Restart. Cut. Do this. It's not working. There is a little issue. Let's make on this one, just to check. Cut, Shift, do this, cut. Let's play with the displace. Let's play with the screw. Ooh, it's really weird. Or I will keep it like that. And let's add an array and a circular array, just like that. And just like that, yes, this result is, this is why it wasn't working. I will exit, I will restart it. Here. So Kit, Shift, do this, add an array, a circular array, and do this, and that will work. Etc. It's because there is the mirror in bisect on this one. This is why this result is really weird. So now, if I play with this screw, bam, I will add this. So as you can see, this is nice. And let's see, I will create another object. Yes, on this one I need to deselect. Up, undo. If you deselect, you will be able to make it like that. If you have a selection, that will be from the view. So just like that. Let's add a little one. Up. Well, in fact, I don't need to do this. Let's see. You can also use Companion. Of course, it's working pretty nicely with Companion, so why not? Or you can do this and do this like that, if you want. So let's add something like that. Let's play with the displace. I can add an array. I will press C. I will do this. I can play with the displace like that. I can come back on the array, like that. That will work, okay? So, you have this, but first I want to edit it like that, and to decrease the number here. What I can do on this one, in fact, is press Shift space, and press C, and I will just do this. So, just like that, if you check, up, I created an array circular from an array circular. If I come back on the other one, as you can see, that will do this. If I come back to this one, I will do this, etc. So I can make an array of an array of an array of an array. There is no no end on this, and you will have a lot of modifiers. And the interesting thing is that thanks to Rudy from Fluent, it's now working in this case. It wasn't working in this case previously. So thanks to Rudy and Fluent. And that's also why Fluent is for me the best cutter because it's really precise, you have a grid, etc. I will not have a grid on this one, I don't really need it. I want to make fast cut, and I don't need to be precise. This tool isn't to replace Fluent. If you want the best, buy Fluent, and Fluent works pretty nicely with SpeedFlow. What I want personally is to cut really fast, like that. And oh, it's weird on this one. Space. Oh yes, it's nice. So let's move this one like that. Yep. I want something fast. I don't want something how to tell this, ultra precise on this one. Maybe later, but right now it's not. I don't think so. I want to cut, to add, to cut, to do whatever I want really fast. Do this, etc. I want to cut this one like that. I want to add a hole here, and why not another one here, up, etc. So as you can see, I want something fast. Let's see, I will come here, I will press Ctrl, I will do this, bam! It's fast, and this is the goal for me. I forgot, you can in fact make a cut on several objects. So this is the interesting part. If I press Ctrl, boom, that will give me this result. I can, after, remove this one maybe, and play with this one, on the modifiers. I can remove what is not needed, and as you can see, I will have this result. If I take this one, and I go in edit mode, and I do this, that will give me this. So, I hide this one, add a little cut, up, that will give me this, or maybe on this one add another bevel, a small one, and move it, it's here, no, this is the boolean I need to move, up, here. So on this one I have my second bevel, small one, and this is correct. So I can also make this one, make a cut on this one, do this, boom, that will create this. Sorry, Fanta is moving. Play with this solidify like that, and move this like that. Up. I'm really small in the scene, in fact. So make cut, make it fast, make it easy to use, and you will have something really nice. So that's it. This is the goal of this tool. I'll make later a proper documentation, etc., etc. It will not change a lot. In fact, I don't think it will change, because right now, like that, it's correct for me. Maybe I will make some fix to make something easier to use. Fanta. And that's it. As you can see, you can do a lot of things with only Ctrl, Shift, and Alt. So I hope you like it. I'll make the build available as soon as possible. For customers who are on our Discord, you will be able to have it before the other one. I think I have some parts to fix before uploading it, but most of the thing, as you can see, works, and pretty nicely, I think. So, see you later. And follow me on Twitter to have more information, and come on our if you are a customer, come on our Discord to have all the other information, to have support, etc., etc. Okay, bye.